Yo, what's up? Gabby here from Ray Studios, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the Wowgo Mini 2S. First, let's do a quick unboxing. So, here it is, the Wowgo Mini 2S. As usual in this channel, before I ride the board, I like to take a closer look to see what's new with the design. So, in case you haven't been following my channel, I did review the Wowgo Mini 2, and it was one of the best shortboard of that year. So, what's up with the Wowgo Mini 2S? What's new? Well, let's take a look. So, first, it looks a little bit more sober. So, it's just black on gray, while the Wowgo Mini 2 had quite a lot of accent on purple. So now we have a much more simple design. Now, there is still a little bit of purple here on the back, and now we have 90mm wheels. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I love these top wheels. It's one of the best PU wheels that you can have on any board. Even so, now almost every board have them. But yeah, they're pretty good. I think we have updated tracks. You can see there. I think this is what Wowgo like to call the Bat tracks, like the Batman. Something like that. The deck looks very similar. This is kind of like a clone of the Boosted Mini, but it has a lot of its own flavor. You can see the tail looks different. There is some little details on the nose that also looks different. So even though it's based on the Boosted Mini, it has a lot of its own personality, and I like that. I like companies giving their own kind of style to the board, don't just copy exactly. We do have a brake pack, and I guess this is the most important update. This is a belt drive system. So yeah, that's probably one thing that really separates the 2 from the 2S. And the cable arrangement looks very nice as well. And then here on the back, basically it's the whole board dominated by a big battery ESC combination. We have some fins here for the ESC to cool down. Yeah, there is some kind of like glitter on the back of the deck. I don't know if you can appreciate that. Let me bring that closer to you. Yeah, yeah, it looks very nice. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just go out and test this board and tell you how it performs. Okay guys, so when it comes to the riding experience, it's actually pretty phenomenal. I really like it. Now, one of the biggest upgrades is the belt drive system, but that is not it. These motors, even though they don't look so big, they perform really big. This board is very powerful. It is so powerful that I think instead of calling it the Mini 2S, they could have easily called this the Mini 3 Pro. What brings me to the tiny Mini 3 Pro. So even though it's very powerful, it's still not as powerful as the tiny Mini 3 Pro. Even so, it's actually very close. So we did raise them a little bit with Michael, my assistant, and yeah, the Mini 3 Pro obviously got on top, of course, but they were close. One thing that I noticed that I didn't quite like about the Mini 2S, I'm talking about the Wowgo now, is that the tail, even so it looks almost the same size like the tiny Mini 3 Pro, it does feel smaller. And considering that this board is now very powerful, it would have been nicer to have, I don't know, a slightly bigger tail, to have more room to put my feet, to secure my feet, since when I accelerate, this really takes off. All right, let's keep riding. this is a shortboard. And this is one of the reasons why people might think of buying a shortboard, is that it's supposed to be easy to carry around. And even so, this is not the lightest shortboard, considering the amount of power that they put on this shortboard, it is not that heavy. It's 7.7 kilograms, and it's relatively easy to carry around by either holding it from the side or by holding it from the trucks. We have the Wowgo Viltrox. I have tested them before, they're actually pretty good. 45-degree reverse kimping trucks, nothing to complain here. Pushings are 95A with the washers that are almost flat. Now here's the thing, this combination is very good for carving, yet very stable. And they have to be, since this board, it really goes fast. Okay, let's go carve now. Exciting yet very comfortable to ride. Now we have a 30Q12S 2P battery and Hobbywing. Now Wowgo have been rolling with Hobbywing pretty much forever. What is new about this Hobbywing is the remote. Now we have a classic Hobbywing remote, not the one with the hard switch. It's just a classic old Hobbywing remote. Now we have motor detection, so if I turn off the board, the remote, it will turn off the board. And the same goes when I turn it on. So it's going into sleep mode for like a day or two. And one thing that I noticed is that sometimes when I turn it on, it will show that it's say forward, right? I'm gonna put the board here on the floor. So in the remote, we can see it there. And maybe you can see the arrow pointing forward. And now when I accelerate, it goes backwards. So now I'm gonna change the remote here. Let's see if we can show this. To backwards, and it's go forwards. So that could be a little bit confusing. Now, I understand this is a very early production. At the time of this review, the board haven't even launched. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that by the time they go into mass production. So Wowgo claims 30 kilometers of range, and you know how these range tests are. They probably get a very slim rider, 75 kilograms, on a totally flat second gear. Now, on a real case scenario, like me, I'm a heavy rider, a little bit over 200 pounds, so I'm like 86 kilograms. And I tend to ride a little bit aggressive, always 4th gear. I never drop from 4th gear. And as you can see, we are at the mountains right now. So we've been skating a little bit on the city, a little bit on the mountains. Yeah, so far 6 kilometers. It only dropped a bar. So I guess the range should be somewhere around 20 kilometers, which for me and for a shortboard, that's a lot. It's still very good range. And it's a big step up from previous boards, so yeah, not bad. The best assistant I ever have, and I ever will have, is leaving back to Indonesia. He's abandoning me.
No.
We're doing farewell party for like a month already. He's still here, but yeah, he's actually leaving next week.
About next week, so yeah.
Yeah, farewell, Marco.
Farewell. Marco?
Yeah. Well,
Michael.
Mike, Jesus Christ, what happened to my mouse today? Look at this guy, he's ripped.
Holy shit. He's even ripped than you are.
Yeah.
Dude, he doesn't go to the gym, remember that?
Yeah, he actually works.
That's called that's the alpha male right there.
Yeah.
They have no gyms back then.
Yeah. So from now on, if you see my videos getting shittier, it's because this guy left me.
I made his videos better, guys.
Yeah. This is not the fastest shortboard out there. It's not the most comfortable, but it's goddamn fast, very comfy anyways. And I think what Wowgo aim to do is a very well-rounded board that looks really nice. So I guess they're gonna go for a very affordable price considering what they're offering. So I still don't know the price, but yet I can tell you that this is like a really good shortboard. Probably like almost like a perfect board, because you don't need it to be any more powerful than this already is. And when it comes to comfort, it's really good, and you can also change to clad wheels. So, and when it comes to design, yeah, one of the nicest looking shortboard I ever seen. So it comes highly recommended. As usual, there's gonna be affiliate links. Even so I don't know the price, I'll make sure to get a discount for you guys. And if you have somehow enjoyed this video, please make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I guess that's it for me. I'll catch you up on the next video. Adios, amigos.